All right.
Hello, everyone.
Everyone.
Christopher Hamlin. We got Michael. We got the Lion here. And we've got some testimonies for y'all today. How y'all doing after the spring forward time change thing? Well, just want to mention that we have. I've been getting great sleep and good results. Sleeping deeper, going into the REM, not the '80s band, but rapid eye movement, and I I have great sleep as it is initially, and I've been taking this now, and I have an even deeper sleep. I've got an alarm set for 10 and 11 in the morning. I go to bed around 1:30, and I wake up around 7:45, 8 o'clock, wide awake, up and ready to go. I take my CBD complex and my Limitless, go make coffee, and I'm ready for the day. I'm just real excited about that. It's like we got some more testimonies here.
Yeah. So, I'll kind of take the lead on it next. But as most of y'all know who are watching this, are friends with me, was taking a CBD oil for about 2 years. My wife and I, we sold it. We loved it. And, before even looking at BioRains or anything like that, we definitely knew we needed to try the product out ourselves, see, what we were feeling and see if we are going to be making the wise choice of even evaluating this company and entertaining possibly switching over to them. Everything, on the business side made total sense, but I want to make sure on the product side, which is the most important thing, because I'm going to be sharing this with people I know and people I don't know, and so I want to make sure I'm sharing the best product that's on the market. And first night, that Z's you had up, Chris,
Yep.
that took our sleep CBD, and man, did I get, like, my wife and I, we took it and we looked at each other and we just felt like our eyes getting pulled back, like we were falling asleep, we were passing out, and that was night one. And I had a lot of customers use our CBD oil from a previous company, and used it to help with sleep. And I can definitely say it definitely helped my, a lot of my customers. It helped my parents personally. It helped myself with sleep. So I didn't think, our sleep could get much better until I took our product. I never had that pull before. And so that was kind of a crazy thing to experience. And again, it doesn't have a melatonin. A lot of people who are taking sleep aids, sleep supplements, they can't take the melatonin, or they don't want to take melatonin. It's not necessarily something you want to be taking on a long term. Well, ours does not actually have any of that. So it's a very safe, effective sleep aid. And so, it's not addictive or anything, but, the good night's rest you're getting, that's pretty addictive. So I guess it could be an addictive sleep aid in some ways, just because it gives you the results you want and it gives you a really restful night's sleep. And it's really designed to not only help you fall asleep, but help you stay asleep and get into a deeper sleep. And it allows your brain to repair, it allows your brain to recover and really shut down, which, if you look at studies and the importance of sleep, and not only just getting enough sleep, going to bed early, waking up at a good amount of time, but it's getting into those deep sleep cycles. Those are what's most important, because that's what's going to help long term fight off dementia and Alzheimer's and other things like that. So by using a product like ours that actually allow you to get into those deeper stages and stay in those deeper stages longer, that can hopefully, in a long term effect, prevent Alzheimer's and dementias and things like that. So that was our first taste of BioRain's product, was that sleep, and immediately I had the results. I had since then given it to my mother, who swore up and down by CBD oil for how it improved her sleep, and she didn't really think it could get much better until we gave her again the CBDZs. And she always just struggled with falling asleep, not so much. She struggled with falling asleep and staying asleep. With the CBD oil, her staying asleep, that was there, but she still struggled with falling asleep. And boom, first time she took it, she felt that pull, the same pull that everyone who takes our sleep or our CBDZs, they all feel that pull. So that would be my testimony personally for that. And then Limitless as well. So I was on Ritalin and Adderall from age right about second grade, first grade, whatever age that was, and up until my junior, senior year of high school. I struggled with focus, and I couldn't focus on anything. I was always that guy who was like, "Hey, look, a squirrel," and And so, that was me. That was something I struggled with. And especially in my day job, I sell medical supplies now. I have multiple conversations with multiple people on a weekly basis. And, I've always done sales as my day job. And I've noticed with taking our Limitless and just even our daily tinctures, my focus has been so much better.
Yep.
Far better than what it even was with CBD oil, which that was my big testimony personally with CBD oil, was my ability to focus and remember stuff and things like that. And getting access to our Limitless, which if you don't know what the Limitless is, reach out to any of us. We can definitely give you some more information on it, but it's designed, it's a neurotropic. It's designed to help memory, focus, energy. It's got a little bit of caffeine in there. It makes a great pre-workout, but it just does so many different things up here that just keep you super sharp. And I've just noticed my memory, my retention, my ability to stay on task has been so much better. And I can tell when I do take it, and I can tell when I don't take it, because I find myself being distracted, playing on my phone, do different things, and when I take it, I'm focused on the task at hand, and I get stuff done a lot more efficiently. So that's personally my testimony on that. I've had several of my customers who were, customers before with a previous company, now customers here with BioBrains, and their results are night and day. I have people saying like, "Hey, I love the CBD oil before, but this new stuff, like, holy cow, this is legit. The sleep is legit. Everybody is just ranting and raving about it." And then I had, a friend in particular who had she's always been a CBD oil advocate and just, a holistic natural health advocate, and she's kind of big on about what she gives her kids and stuff like that. And I said, hey, because she struggles with sleeping, and she had just had a newborn, and they were co-sleeping, and she has her other kiddo there co-sleeping with her, and that other kiddo, the one who's a little bit older, just was constantly waking up, which is not only waking up mama, it's waking up the newborn. And so, nobody's happy there. No one wins on that one. She actually, I gave her an example of and she got that and immediately gave it to her daughter. And she realized that was the first time in 6 months, practically, that her kid slept through the night without waking up.
Wow.
And so that was, she was just blown away. She didn't think she was going to get a full night's rest for a while. And, sure enough, she got it the first night she took our product. So, just testimony after testimony. Every time, someone gets their stuff. Actually, yesterday, my wife and I, we were at a vendor event, and we sell our products at market days here in town. And we had somebody come up. They bought a bottle of our CBD, our daily, and I guess apparently they went down to the coffee shop down the street, took some product, and it was her husband, herself, and her son, who probably a little bit younger than myself. And they all three took that product, and all three felt like relaxed, just kind of calm, a sense of calm. And they all kind of suffered a little bit from anxiousness, and so when she took it, she couldn't believe that literally within minutes they all three just felt this sense of calm coming over them. And they sure enough, they came back to our tent and bought two more products, a total of 3 products that day. And they were all blown away. And again, guys, it's a testament to, especially with what they were feeling with anxiousness and stuff like that, the fact that our product, we actually have video documentation, or I should say we have a video of it, but we also have written documentation from a third-party company that did EEG brain mapping testing, and it shows our products can literally break the blood-brain barrier within 5 minutes. And that's exactly what they were experiencing. They were experiencing that within minutes. All of a sudden, they were feeling the effects of our products. And so, guys, if you're sitting here watching this, if you've been watching our lives, if you've been seeing our posts, like, if you're wondering, hey, what is this hype? What is this? This water dissolvable CBD, this what is it, 100% bioavailable? Is it a marketing scheme? Is it just a sales pitch? No, it is a way we go to market, but we're marketing something that is legit. And the biggest way to experience that for yourself is to just try some out, get some samples, or buy a product. You get a 60-day money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So. But I'll leave it at that, and I'll let the Lion take over here on his testimonies.
All right. I want to say good afternoon to everybody. Testimonials. All right, so I'm going to start off with mine personally. When I got in, I just only tried the daily. I got a daily, the full extra strength. I only tried that one, but of course, I ordered a lot of other products that I know customers going to benefit from. So I wanted to have that on hand. Anyway, I was just only doing the daily. I was not going to do the limitless, and I felt like I didn't even need the Z's in the beginning. So doing just the daily though, oh yeah, man, difference. Feeling calmer, just feeling good, just different. So I took a trip to last month. I went and did the PAX Out 2020 San Antonio. So I went down there. I had the limitless, and around that time, that's when I had together all the products. So on my initial shipment, I sold out of everything. So I needed to reorder. So when I did my reorder, I was kind of piecing together my daily essentials. But when I got everything together at that time, I told myself, all right, I've been hearing about it because people are talking about the limitless. People are talking about disease. I keep hearing about it. So when I got everything together, put together my own pack, then I was like, okay, we're going to see what's going on. So immediately with the limitless, I noticed, everybody thinks when I heard that it's good for energy, focus, energy, all that, I'm going to think, and what I'm expecting is a jolt, like a caffeine hit. That's what I'm expecting. So because I didn't feel that, I was kind of questioning on, man, am I even getting anything out of it? But as time passes by, I felt more focused, more tolerable. And there was no sign. I didn't feel no kind of grogginess, no coming down, no, none of that. It was just a smooth level of consistent energy, optimally balanced. When I hear about how we're optimally balanced, we can either be too high or we can be too low. So being optimally balanced, oh my gosh, if you ain't felt that, you need to feel that so you can understand what I'm talking about. Then disease. So first night, I actually did a video of it. I took it because I told everybody, look, when everybody ordered these products, this is the one thing that I want to tell everybody as far as customers and affiliates. Anytime someone new is going to try the product, I understand the bottle says 1 ml, 2 capsules, 1 ml when it comes to the daily essentials. Don't follow that. Okay. Consult with your sponsor. If you're a customer, consult with your sponsor. Now, us affiliates, whenever you do make your sales, make sure you stay in contact with your customer and be like, look, I know the bottle's going to say boom, but listen to what I'm saying. So with all our testimonials and strength, experience, and hope that we have in Hempire, we've been able to discover different dosages. So it's very important that when it comes to the Z's, even though it says 1 ml, look, you either need to start off with just 3 drops or just 5 drops. And I know that sounds minimal, but it's not. Okay. To date, so going on 60 days. I'm just a couple of days shy of 60 days that I've been consistently taking these products, even though it was just a daily only in the beginning. But 2-3 weeks after that, that's when I was able to get the whole kit together and took everything so that I can feel and share my experiences with the whole daily essentials as a kit. Now, I did 5 drops. And it's like, man, they say you get pulled into sleep. I kind of describe it like you're getting tucked in to, fall asleep, because when you do fall asleep, you're going to fall into some deep sleep, and they say that if you're not in the 3rd or 4th stage of deep sleep, your brain doesn't have the opportunity to heal. And it's very important that when we sleep, we can get to that deep sleep so that our brain can heal. That would help explain why when I wake up, I feel refreshed and I'm ready to go. So powerful stuff. And then another product that I've used is during my 22 push-up challenge series that I've been doing earlier in the day, you know, I'll get earlier in my challenges, a couple days into it, I had got sore. You know, my chest area was getting sore. So then I used the roll-on. And wow, it really helped me do my challenge, because the times that I was hurting was the times where it's like, man, maybe I need to take a break today, this, that, whatever. But I just kept focused. I was like, no, I told myself I'm gonna do this every day. I'm gonna do it every day. So I got this roll on. Let me try it. Tried it, and it helped me do the challenge. So I always applied it before I would do my push-ups, and you see for yourself. Watch the videos. So amazing stuff. But today, man, I want to say I've got a really good testimony. Okay, now a friend of mine, we are very common on marijuana use, so we link up often. We indulge in it. We chill and we hang out. So when I was telling him about the CBD, in the beginning, he was like, yeah, I don't know. I'll be hearing about it, but then nothing, right? So I never pushed it on him. But then that day came where he was like, man, I'll try it, because he was hurting so bad, or, just real bad back pain. He would go to work, tough it out during work. And then when he'd come home, he'll just be in so much pain trying to make it through, find some kind of comfort, because he's just so inflamed. So then this was when I had my hands on the CBD oil. So he started doing the CBD oil, had, some benefits, but then he was going through too much of the bottle. It was going to go through a bottle within like 2 weeks. And that's kind of pushing it, 2.5 weeks. And I'm like, man, you're doing too much, man. You're doing too much. So luckily, I got the greatest message I could get in the year of 2019. Came across this new company, and everybody's going to hear these benefits. They're going to hear these testimonials, and they're going to hear the word bioavailability. Okay. Everybody needs to know the importance of the word bioavailability. All right. I've claimed that it's the year for 2020. So when your body can access goodness, okay, in the unlimited amount that it can be given, your body will be able to use what it needs to get all that it needs. All right. Now, this 100% bioavailability doesn't mean that what I'm putting in, my body's going to absorb all of that. No, it's what I'm putting in is in the form that to where when it gets into my body can get all that it needs. So it's going to get all that it needs, whether it's a lot of it, a little of it, whatever. It's just how my NCS is doing at the time, how good I've been feeding it. But anyway, it's just gonna get whatever it needs, versus other oils. I'm not gonna say other oils versus oils, period. Look, I know people, they use CBD oil, they get some benefits. Cool. That's wonderful. I was there too. But when you go from sitting in the car that was sitting all day, was hot, okay, and then you're rolling down the windows and you start driving to get all the hot air out to reach that kind of comfort, some days it's going to feel great depending on the weather of the day, versus if you're able to just get in the car, boom, you just turn that AC on, windows up, you sitting there adjusting the comfort. Oh, let me turn the AC down because I'm getting enough. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's a good analogy or not, but that's just a little freestyle. So anyway, that's the importance of it, because that's why everybody's getting all these benefits, And then Michael touched on it. There's another thing that is very, very important, which is why what we have supersedes, dominates oil, period. Simple as 4 B's: breaking blood-brain barrier. There is not an oil out there that is breaking blood-brain barrier. If there is, I know of no such thing. You need to immediately personally message me and then get this information and proof of evidence that you have an oil that is breaking blood-brain barrier. All right, so 4Bs, very important. Anyway, so my neighbor started using it, got with the new product. He's having amazing results, limitless disease, getting, oh my God, amazing sleep. He even told me first time he had got here, I'm at 10 drops. 10 drops is my serving. I'm like, cool, why you say that? It was like, man, I went to bed at 11 last night. I didn't get up until 7 this morning. I said, okay, so you got about a good 8 hours of sleep, right? He was like, yeah. I said, when was the last time you had 8 hours of sleep like that? It was like, I can't tell you like that I had sleep like that. So cool. But anyway, so his mom see him doing better, you know, knows that he's good and, you know, not suffering. So his mom asked him, was like, it seems like you seem like you're doing pretty good. You're not hurting. You're not stiff. You're standing straight up. Well, what is it that you're doing? And he just got to sit there and share. It was like, yeah, man, my little yuppie friend or whatever that I know that we kick it with sometimes put me on the CBD. And, you know, you hear all this stuff about CBD, but he got me on it and it's helped me a lot. She would be the last person I would have ever thought of that I'll be able to get this information across to even try it. So I just want to say that to all the affiliates out there, man, when you're sharing this stuff, whether with your neighbor, family, whether they accept it or not, the time is going to come when they try it. And then when they try it and they start using it regularly, the others are going to start noticing and then asking and then wondering, dude, what are you doing so different? So this ripple, I mean, it's crazy how as soon as this product started getting in the hands of those in the CBD arena, the switch happened massively. So it's already done big impacts as far as shaking up the CBD industry. But man, it's leaving ripples too. It's leaving ripples and it's traveling and it's gonna go. And I'm telling you, CBD oil, it was good at the time. It was good at the time, but we're not trying to ride windows down when it's 80, 90 degrees outside when we have the option to use AC. We're just not doing that. You know? So strong testimony. You just never know. It's very simple. Use it, feel it, share it. That's all that I've been doing. That's all that Christopher's been doing. That's all that Michael's been doing. That's all that our superior dream team, Will and Summer, been doing. That's all that our uplines in the hand of anyone. Either they do with your customers or affiliates. As soon as it get in your hand and you get your dosage right. So got to get your dosage right. Once you get your dosage right, oh my goodness. Yes, we're supposed to be living this well, this good, this cool. We're supposed to be living like this, all natural, all natural. So that's my testimony, and I'm going to let you guys take it over. So, and we'll go from there.
All right. Well, anything to add to that, Michael?
No, I mean, I think we covered it all pretty well. So, I mean, again, like you said, if you're using CBD oil and, you know, whether you're selling it, using it, whatever, and if it's working for you currently, just imagine how you feel now, but even better. And if you're taking it, or if you've taken it and it, you know, either you've taken it and it stopped working for you, or you took it and it never worked for you, well, hey, here's your chance. Like, try us out and give us this chance. I mean, again, the empty bottle policy, you got 60 days to literally get into your system. If it doesn't work, hey, it doesn't work. But at least you gave yourself that opportunity to try it out. So, you know, the only thing you're hurting by not trying it is yourself, potentially. So, you know, I mean, if you want to be living, you know, with aches and pains and stresses and you know, if you're like my wife, you know, she constantly had this area right here was constantly hurting. And, you know, several times a week she'd be in tears. And she gave it a try, and guess what? Now this doesn't hurt anymore. So, you know, if you're sitting here and you're wondering if life could be better, well, guess what? It can. So,
Absolutely,
give us the opportunity to make your life better.
Well, we thank you for joining us on today's live. Reach out to us for questions and stuff. Have a great Sunday. Y'all see you next time.
Have a good day, everybody.
Take care.
All righty.